Hi gamers, welcome to my channel. I'm Fox, and in this video I'm bringing you a speed build in The Sims 4. You can find this house on the gallery using my origin ID, which is pixelfoxgaming, or use the hashtag FoxBuilds. This video is taking place in Brindleton Bay. It's in Cavalier Cove, I believe. This is on the lot, the Brindleton Boathouse, and that's actually kind of what gave me the inspiration for the build. So I wanted it to seem kind of like it was a boathouse. It belonged to someone in the family, and as times changed, they just wanted to kind of modernize it, keep it somewhat of a boathouse, but now it's just purely livable space. It's not like storing boats or anything. If you like this video, hit me up in the comments. I'd love to know what you guys think. You can also follow me over on Twitter for updates, and on Twitch, where I'll be doing live builds and some other gameplay videos too. Here I'll be working on the exterior. I was following a picture that I found. It was like a house in the Hamptons, so I kind of kept this like greeny blue coastal beachy vibe, and then just kind of adapted some other things you can see in the video. Here I'm just working on the exterior. I actually started on the back first because it was actually, the photo was a really cool looking porch / back patio, so I wanted to kind of go with that, and then the front I just kind of came up on my own as well. I do end up changing a little bit of the roof line when I get into the landscaping. I took a break, and when I came back I didn't record the gameplay, and also watching me landscape is not fun because I pull out a bunch of trees, put them everywhere, and then I move it all around. So you can see here I'm just kind of starting some of the landscaping, but a majority of the landscaping is not recorded, but you're not missing much. It's just a couple of bushes and some grass. As for the kind of aesthetic of the house, I thought that maybe it was, you know, like a captain of a cruise ship, or maybe like a private yacht or something. They use this as like a vacation rental home, so, you know, when they were away working, they can put this on like an Airbnb type website. So the interior is not too personal, but there's definitely a little bit of personality there. As you can see here in the floor plan, I just did a powder room kind of right off of the entrance. I like to keep it a little bit more realistic, so I always put a washroom right there. The rest of the house probably isn't too realistic, but you can see me getting to the kitchen here. I was going for like a black and gray theme. I thought that kind of worked nice with the kind of outside of the house, and then I switched it all. Later, when I come back down to add clutter to the kitchen, I changed all the color of the cabinets and some of the furniture that was there, so what you're seeing here is different from what you're going to see later, and perhaps I do some of the clutter on camera, or maybe I don't, I can't remember, but it's definitely different in the gallery. Moving over into the living room, you can see I was trying to keep to this like little bit of a colorful coastal vibe, so I went with that blue sofa, but in the end I changed it out. I think I went with one of the sofas from Get Famous, I think, which doesn't take too long for me to find after I pull out some of the other furniture here. In terms of the furniture, I just wanted to keep it kind of, again, neutral. There's that sofa I was talking about, and just kind of focus on just keeping it looking like inviting without being a little bit too personalized. So you'll see there's like some plants there. I don't know who's gonna water them, but thankfully you don't have to in The Sims. Just a little entrance area for shoes and coats, and then I think we'll be moving up onto the second floor, or maybe we go into this little sunroom. Oh yeah, so the sunroom idea, I tossed some furniture in there. There's these guys, I think they're from Island Living. I really like the look of them, and I kind of felt like they worked in the sunroom, but then I thought I should put something there for skill building, so I ended up changing a little bit later. Also, if you're wondering why my BuildBuy catalog is bigger than it normally is, that's a mod that I've been using. It's Twisted Mexi. I put the link down in the description for the extended BuildBuy catalog, which is honestly a lifesaver. So make sure you download that. These plants from Jungle Adventure, I always try to use them indoor, and then I forget they get that weird shadow, so just fully deleted those, tried to make like another little seating area here, and I think in the end I just changed it up a little bit to put like a workbench. Maybe it was the florist station, if I remember correctly. Now we're into the upstairs bedroom. This time I did keep a little bit of color in here, with that bed being blue. The art on the wall is a little bit more modern than the rest of the houses, I guess. And then a little balcony off there, which I thought was nice that, you know, if you had like a boathouse, everybody wants to wake up and see the lake, the water, wherever Brindleton Bay is. They just want to kind of look out and see everything that's happening out there. So each bedroom on the back of the house has their own balcony, which I thought was a nice touch. And then moving into the master bathroom, I always like to do an ensuite off of the bedrooms just because it is a little bit more realistic. And I just kind of kept this very like modern, beachy. I love those end cabinets that give you those kind of like wicker drawer fronts a lot. I use those quite a bit actually, especially for bathrooms. I just feel like a lot of people like that spa look, and that kind of gives you that best, I guess the most realistic version of that. Just adding a little bit more clutter here, bath mats, plants, everything you could possibly want. And here's some items that I stacked on top of this dresser, just to kind of, again, give it a little bit more personality, without it looking too cluttered. I'm not really one to clutter up the space too much, especially because I don't really put too much backstory into my Sims. As you can tell, I was like, he's a captain, it's a boathouse. So I just kind of keep it kind of neutral here. I think after this we move on into one of the other bedrooms. This is the office. This room is just pretty standard. It has computer desk, and some other bookcases. One thing that I was thinking of is, you know, when you like buy a new cottage or something, there's like a bunch of art on the wall, just things that have been picked up along the way from family members, and people don't usually like to hang on to all those. There's no real sentimental value behind it, so I put a couple stacked paintings in this room just to make it look like all the old paintings were removed and it's just a place that they could store them, while they got new paintings to go through the house. This bathroom, I made it a little bit more fun. I gave it like a pink and white theme. I figured if it's if it's an Airbnb rental or something, it's always nice to see a room that has some personality and it's not just, here's a bathroom. So kept it pink and tiles, and then moving into the bathroom here, again, I just added a little bit more of that pink color, but it's still very neutral. I think I just add a dresser and maybe another couple plants or something like that. After that, I think the only thing that's left is the exterior. I'll have to check. Can't remember. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Again, leave any comments down below if you think that the clutter's not enough, or if you like your builds to have more personality. Sometimes too, I'll even create a sim to move in, just because I like to do some playtesting as it's going on, and then that sim I'll always kind of fit the personality. So I actually made like a young captain. He's got like a gray beard and gray hair, and then I just had him doing some of the play testing. But I could also upload him onto the gallery if you guys are interested. Again, remember my origin ID is pixelfoxgaming. You can find that in the description below. I think I'm just going to finish up the exterior and then we're moving on to the screenshots. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.